Hello, beautiful heart. Welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Danae, the Awakening Doctor and creator and founder of Your Cells Are Listening. All right, here to do today's general collective energy reading. Keep in mind, this is not personal, so it may or may not resonate with you. Be sure to watch the video all the way through, as the energies can change up at any time, and given that this is a general reading, the whole reading may not resonate, but there may be parts of it that do. If at any time you like this message and you want to go deeper into your personal story, the information to book a reading from me, a personal, is in the description box below. All right, let's see what we've got here. We have Trapped in Fear. This came out earlier this week. Destiny and Intuition. Yep. All right, so here we go. It feels as if, excuse me, guys, these allergies. This is like the next episode in the readings. There has absolutely been a theme going on. So yeah, right now, you could absolutely be trapped in thoughts of fear, doubt, feeling overwhelmed, maybe even immobile, like you can't move, you can't put what you want to do into action. That's a legitimate thing, guys. We do go through that, and that's part of resistance. And when we're in resistance, what we resist persists. So I always tell my clients, when they're in resistance, to lean into the resistance, because it's absolutely what you need to look at and do right now. Big transformations are going on. You're going to know if you are in the energy of transformation. I love that this is a 10 because it's an ending and new beginnings. And look, here we have 8. Boom, we we jump to 10. And this transformation is part of your destiny. I don't feel like this transformation is your ultimate destiny. This does feel like a huge transformation, a big jump into the next phase. This is a very big up-leveling. This up-leveling it doesn't take place in your mind. It's through your heart, through your intuition, your feeling side of life. The feeling side of life is our feminine energy, our feminine side. It comes from the heart. This trapped in fear, as I've said earlier this week, this is altered ego. It's monkey mind. It's trying to bring up all the old stuff, all the doubts and fears, because that's where altered ego comes from. Altered ego can never come from love, support, happiness, peace, or grace. So if you've got funky stuff going on that is judgment, criticism, condemnation, shame, or blame, that's altered ego. It's that matrix programming playing out. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. There's a choice that needs to be made. In every moment, you have that choice of what are you going to think and feel. You know, when we are trapped in this type of energy, our senses get shut down, and the only thing we seem to really think about is the lower vibrations, the lower energy. Guys, that's a habit. It's a habit that we've formed, but it's not our authenticity. That's the good thing, because it's a habit, we can change it. All right. 7 of Swords. Let me see. And that did come out reversed. I flipped it, so I'm going to put it back. and 8 of Wands. All right. So yeah, in every moment you have the choice. What are you going to think and feel? And I know I can hear some of you right now, but it's not that easy. I know it's not easy. Anything worth having isn't easy. Doesn't mean you have to work extremely hard, but it does mean you have to put in some dedication. You have to make a conscious choice. Getting out of this energy is a conscious choice. 7 of Swords in reverse, falling on destiny. I do like this. 7 of Swords, for me, this is, yes, it's sneaky energy, lying, deception, stealing, all of those things, gaslighting. For me, it is about altered ego. In this reading, it's showing up as you gaslighting yourself, or that has been your pattern. And when we gaslight ourselves and we don't get honest, we buy into our own stories and the famous but, when we're seeking advice or help, we get into, when we're in this energy and we're searching for advice and want to level up, we do it from altered ego. And how do we know? Because we'll rise up and but will come out, or we're looking for the next thing or the next person that seems to have the magic pill or answer. That is the 7 of Swords energy. This awakening path is about self-responsibility, owning our stuff, releasing ourselves from this victim mentality, and realizing through our heart space and intuition that nobody lives within our consciousness but us. So nobody outside of you can really give you the answers. They could lead you to the answers. You could be sitting there with all the answers right in front of you, but you have to put in the work. You have to go within. You have to work the work to level up and change. I see this a lot with my clientele and my students. They have all the work in front of them. And when I say this, there's no judgment. I'm just calling out altered ego. You have all the information, all the tools in that information. But this energy, altered ego and monkey mind, will keep you spinning, will keep you trying to avoid your tools and the exact things that will give you your answers to move forward. Nobody can do it for you. You have to make that conscious choice. The moment you make that conscious choice, look, 8 of Wands. For me, this is all about that divine communication, opening up, skies clearing, being able to move forward because you're leaning into your intuition. You cannot get to this intuition and this new type of energy here for destiny while you're here. I know it could be scary, but you have to push through that fear. Right now, this energy trapped in fear, that's trapped in false evidence appearing real. To get to the destiny, you have to rise up, arrest your own thoughts that are keeping you stuck, and say, no, I'm going to face everything and rise. When you face everything and rise, you quiet monkey mind. You allow the divine communication to flow. And guys, I have been, every time I meditate before these readings, asking Spirit, can we have a different message? Can we have a different message? The message is coming out the same. So this is an indication that there are those of you that this message is for, that you're still hiding behind the buts. You know the information intellectually. You know what you need to do. But you are literally still running around in circles, gaslighting yourself, and looking for the magic pill when you have it the whole time, but it's within you. Yeah, look, shift happens. Shift happens when you change your thoughts, your perceptions. Your beliefs are thoughts that you kept thinking until you chose to believe it to be truth. That means you can change it at any time. Everything is always working out for your highest good if you allow it. Got to get out of your own way. And here, just what I was saying, your beliefs either give you power or take it away. This all boils down to going within and looking at your beliefs. What are your beliefs? Only you can do that work. Only you can look internally. You are the only one living within your consciousness. Now, here's the thing. We've all grown up in the Matrix. Yes, we are human. The Matrix is all about duality and the human consciousness. We needed that human consciousness to survive in the Matrix. The awakening is about releasing the human consciousness and stepping into divine consciousness, Christ consciousness, whatever word you want to give that. Look, what do you need to release? We are coming up, we're only a couple of days away from this powerful full moon. Eclipse season has already started. We're moving fast towards that. This pressure that you've been feeling, the anxiety, all of these emotions, what do you need to release? Release it at this full moon. You deserve the peace, the love, the happiness, and what you want. But it's not just going to show up on your door or fall in your lap while you're holding on to the shitty diaper. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yep. A win-win outcome is forecast. It is, if you allow it. You know, here's the thing. When we're on this journey and we're clearing this karmic debt, and we're trying to get to these higher vibrations and release and heal. Altered ego is a master manipulator. It has run the show this whole time. And it will keep you running in the circle, running to this person, that person. Oh, this person may have the answer. That person has the answer. Guys, when it's altered ego doing that, you may feel good in the moment, whatever it is. It may not be running around getting advice from people. It may be sex. It may be smoking. It may be drinking. It may be going out. It may just be avoiding thoughts and feelings, whatever it is for you. The bottom line is, how do you know it's altered ego or monkey mind? Because after you do whatever it is that you do, while you're feeding monkey mind and altered ego, those lower vibrations, right after, soon after, you're going to be confused. All the lower vibrations are going to come back again. The anxiety, the anxiousness, the fear, all of that comes back tenfold. Why? Because you entertained that habit. You entertained altered ego. You fed it. It's like, think of altered ego as a teenager home alone in the parents' house. The parents have gone out and altered ego is going to throw a party. So altered ego throws a party in the house, you being the house, and what does it do? It invites its friends. It invites friends that are of the same vibration or even lower, and it brings them all over. So each time you feed altered ego, again, doesn't matter how you feed it, you're feeding it. It's bringing friends home to take up residence, and it's going to feel you leaving worse than you were before you started. That's how you know it's duality. It's altered ego, and it's keeping you stuck. All right. Getting some moon cards. Balance and realization. Yep. For those of you that this is resonating for and this is aha moments and you know what you need to do, look, you just got a key. As uncomfortable as it is to hear the message, if you take it to heart, this portal, this door opens because you have the key to open it. Are you going to stand there or are you going to walk through? Nobody can make you walk through, only you. When you walk through that, look what's waiting for you. Balance. Balancing the mind and the heart. This whole game is about balance, not being too much in your head, not being too much in your feelings, but being in balance to where you are not triggered or rocked by anything outside of you, because only you can decide what happens in your life. When we've been living in the matrix for so long and being in altered ego, we get triggered and we react. Many of you, if you're still here and this is resonating with you, you could be feeling like you're in the void. The void happens when we have been putting work on ourselves. And before we really get those aha moments or what we're trying to manifest comes in, there's this void. That void is where altered ego really kicks up. But this void is a divine space because it's in here where you've dropped perceptions, dropped some of the human things, but you haven't quite filled it up with the newness or the 5D. This is a divine time out. This is where you just get to be and allow the divine to come in. But you have to be on record and say, you know what? Everything is always working out for my highest good. I do not want to repeat my story. I do not want to repeat my past. I may not be able to see where I'm going, but I know because I'm choosing to focus on all the things that could absolutely go right for me and no longer thinking about all the shit that's gone wrong or that can go wrong. That is no longer me. In this void, I am only going to choose thoughts that are of the highest vibration and for my highest good. I will be on record today saying everything is always working out for my highest good. Yep. And guys, it takes practice. You know, this isn't a miracle pill. You've got to gain consistency and momentum. How do you gain consistency and momentum? You keep at it. Every time altered ego comes back with more chatter, more noise, you hit it back with more inner strength. Everything is always working out for my highest good. You keep repeating that until it becomes your reality. This is all about energy cleansing. Guys, cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. However you feel right in doing that. But those things will help you level up. Yep. All right, guys. I hope you found something in this message to help get you to the next level. As always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love and support from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.